Okay, that's funny. So, uh, apologies. Excuse me one second. Okay, much better. Glad I have a mute button, but just trying to figure out the icons for all this crap. So I guess this is frankly the... Nah, let's do this properly. So I'm guessing this is the potentially first recorded attempt for everything of the SpreadTreat, which is something I'm just doing to catalog my tree route, because it's a very... Apologies for all the restarts, I'm just trying to be a good person here, which is just meant to catalog my goal to get to 1 million Tricky Treat score and beyond. So I'm assuming, yeah, this is definitely gonna be the pilot episode. Hello there, because you're probably like, oh, I just clicked on the red button that said click here for the players to record videos, and you wonder what the hell's going on here. So this is basically in any other way, this is basically just video verification that these runs happened. It's also so I can check myself later. So this will make further data collection much easier. So all the other runs that I had up to this point were done fully offline. So from this point onward, this is going to be the start of data collection on December 24th, 2024. So, guess it's a little bit weird to be playing the Halloween level near Christmas time or whatever, but yeah, I just like this. So, this is really gonna be it. Am I seriously gonna go with this outfit for this series? Or, I know, this is probably not what you're expecting, but this is the big decision I'm gonna make here. Yes, I know, I haven't completed all the stuff. What do I want to do? Blood snow. Autumn, does look pretty pleasant. This will get annoying. This will also get annoying. I'm thinking it might just be that we go with the original choice. I don't mash through it, that is. Yeah, autumn. Yeah, that feels right. So, I guess this is, okay, well, actually, you know what, before we even fully get started, I gotta explain what the spreadsheet is. So, we have date, score, lap, and parries. Maybe, why do I need a parry count? Because parries give points in lap health. I'm sure you understand that. And it's to indicate what routes, or rather, what runs am I specifically farming parries for. Because those sort of runs where I'm farming parries will affect the score. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you the route, because this is the first episode. So, that there, did I just get a fast fall? By the way, I play in controller, so not every trick that you'll see people like Milk do is going to be present here. This is my general route. So here is interesting. I'm gonna just read this route, because it's very much depends on what lap health rates you have. So you usually do grab, do this while grab. Doing this is an instant death because you're gonna get caught by the pumpkin ghost, is how I would call it. Because I've just again had to mostly develop all these strats on my own. Just a small referencing of certain routes. So that aside is all based on how to exactly perform these routes. Very much That's also a bad route there. Apologies for that. Someone just wanted to get my attention. I'm sure we all can understand that. This is very much late at night. the night before Christmas, so people are obviously a little bit I'm up near midnight. So this route here, that you do this. You might be seeing other people who SpreadTreat lapping will do like this with like a drop, or do a twirl. That's not viable here because, frankly, if it has to do with how rubber banding threats like Ghost, both Ghost, John, and Pumpkin. Because John Ghost is much less dangerous because John Ghost is released to the room, but Pumpkin Ghost is fail. But it's partly because of Pedito. You do this here to avoid, because Pedito's going to be on your ass if you just straight up wall climb. You do this here in Kern. Do this, grab, and slide. This, slide, super jump up to the Pumpkin with the little holiday hat, which I just think is the Santa beanie. You just hold for Mach 4. You just do a Mach 4 here. One. You do this ghost route smooth enough. You can actually cut in front of Peace Face right here next to that green arrow. You dive down. This here, you just, again, you do this certain wall jump routing. That's just what he's making. Tomato puppet. You just go Mach 4 here. You do a long jump. That's not how you do that room, but just move around our orange ghosty friend. Just do a long jump, and then you can skip that corpse. It's very much something I'm having trouble with on demonstration step. Either way, you just do a long jump like that, and then you just do this here. We're going Mach 4. Then you do long jump, long jump, long jump. So you do the fourth long jump. You just maintain Mach 4. This is how Tomato goes. You could either, for this ramp section here, you can either do, I guess, more of a traditional lapping route. Where you do this side shuffle, or alternatively, due to just needing sheer amount of time on this level, I've learned a different method where you can just do a jump, and then you can jump right to the middle of it, and you can do this, and there's no need to do a arm slam to correct for any missing height. Then you just do an arm drop, ideally the far left, to deal with John Goes. This room is easily the most interesting and difficult one. You usually do something like this, but then you can grab. I failed third grab, but that is to deal with Pedito in this straight edge section. Recent experimentation, I've been able to have the King Ghost to hit the blood boxes. You do not hit the box there if you want to properly run up here, which, you can do a super jump, of course. And then this is hard because not only does John Ghost have a break from just running on the floor there, Snake will basically require you to ride the third corpse. Onion Ghost. I always call it the Onion Ghost, my apologies, because it looks like an onion. I know it's a tomato puppet. The tomato puppet will basically force you to do very much a similar input to John Ghost's route, but it's ever so slightly different. That if you go into the corpse, I think too much left because it's a circular hitbox for interaction. A little bit too much left, you'll get caught, and that will screw up all the threats in the room, and you'll need to just reset the room. So without further ado, I guess we're gonna have our first run. Okay, well, it's time for the first run. John Ghost. Let's see if I can demonstrate my routing. And just because it's the first episode here, or first video, whatever, that is something that happens, and you can use the blood boxes. If you do it a little bit too early, the blood boxes will slip boost you, so you can trade 1 HP for this setup. Which you can do. It's too slow here, of course, you cut you off. Yeah, I've gotten very much good at the ghost section, just doing this all the time. It's usually my favorite level in the game. And you might be wondering, why Mach 4 all the time? Is that risky? trust me, it is not risky at all. You'll actually learn if you through this level is that you could actually stay Mach 4 almost the entire time. Petito is not hard punish you if you properly route. Petito will be right on your butt as you're about to do a room transition, but you can basically ignore Petito this entire stage except for the rail running room. It's very much a high, it's very much a low skill ceiling. No, not low, my apologies. It's a high skill floor. It's a very unintuitive level if you're just used to doing other levels like John Gutter or, I don't know, even War. Alternatively, you can do a corpse skip here. It's very much risky. So that's some of the alternative decisions you can make. Of course, taking 1 hit point damage is not exactly most desirable, but if it's to keep the flow up, it's usually a better trade than getting caught. Of course, slight variations you can do this area, and you just wall run right there, and that's full lap. That's just the general gist. You just have to do that a whole bunch of times. It's all about this again. This gimmick is all about timing your jumps and your grabs. Do not get caught by Snick, but also the Snick is spawning at the top, so you don't want to be fast. Tomato Puppet is spawning at the bottom, and Petito is spawning right behind you. Combined with something like Pizza Face or even Santa. Fake Santa can be a pain in that room with all the grabbing. That's set up by you usually can avoid the snowman. There we go. That's what I like to call a perfect room of that. This is there we go. Again, doing that slower route can also help with the route. Just turn around. So it's I guess it's a safer route, for lack of a better term. That is how you can do a transition there. This is perfect to avoid any wall climb lag, or rather wall climb slowdown. You grab scam here because it is, I think, slightly faster. You try to avoid wall climb there. You can just do this, like this, to maintain that, skip the slope. You do have a habit to avoid Snick. For the last course. You can do a power slide, whatever it is. Oh, my apologies. Screwed up. Okay, that's the first run. That is the first run. But you know what? Yeah, let's keep going for a little bit longer. There's no good for having a data set that only has one data point. Yeah, that there is exactly how you handle that first plug wall, but you also know, but also a good reminder, you need to use the grab, skip the second plug wall. Rather than second and third, because grab balloon, but I think one thing that I think as like first recording this, I am aware of the fact that combo does appear on the top right sometimes. However, I don't believe the snowmen here contribute. Again, I haven't really had further testing because of just his spawn rate's way too slow. But if potentially farming Harry in Lap Hell as insurance could be very interesting. Because not only does it need this Santa need to be like pretty good. Like I know that these pins, rat pins, like trigger. Sorry, I was just trying to improvise there to see if I could do something. But I know the rat pins, they trigger the combo, so I'm always questioning myself like, oh, can I get can I get additional combo and potentially even get like a super dunk in this level, but I'd have to look at like files and whatnot. As you can see, I just failed a parry there, or rather failed that section. That is not how you're supposed to do that section. I use uppercut, then I do this slide under. That's how you can farm a parry right there. That is domestic inputs there. That happens. That is exactly what the loop is right there, except for missing the loop. But however, this is just the life of infantry lapping. You can ignore Tomato Ghost here because you can't hurt Tomato Ghost one. Tomato Puppet, the animatronic thing in the bomber. You know what I'm talking about anyway. Yeah, that's part of the Mach 4 there is to avoid Tomato Puppet. You just feel so ghostly to me. Like, I don't know, it just gives off some weird ghost vibes. I don't know, I can't think. Probably because it stays to the walls. That's what I call it that. I'm just hoping at least to get this current, whatever I'm calling this, first part. Hoping to at least get some video footage, just so everyone here can understand. Okay, here's the slight difference. See how he's right below the corpse? Yeah. That's what I was talking about the having to hit the center of the grab box or whatever. We're gonna go fast. No, fast out punish. Do this. Tomato in the right place. Yeah. That was pretty sloppy. Honestly, joke of all the threats. Practically non-existent. Oh, okay. Well, I just screwed all my timing up with that, but recovered. Arrogance is a killer. That's exactly what I mean by, I guess, optimal ramp room. I could use all rooms names, but, you know, this one here is rail room. Got the rat room. You have the initial room, which is just called the starting room. The next room, I just call it, I just refer to this thing as like the super jump room. And this here is the surfing room. You know, it's called surfing. This, there you go, you see that's what I mean by waiting for Snick. This here I always kind of think of as a separate room, but it's also the same room because it's also super jump involved. Then this here is just the loop room. So you do a loop here. Pedito, yes, exactly. That's what I wanted. Thank you, Pedito. The one time I wanted you, not to pay you. So, I'm just going to focus. And I choke it immediately. I'm just going to do some hard resets here. Just to, okay, there's Potato. Just for the sake of demonstration. On how you approach Petito laps. You see that's what happens if you're too slow there. Petito will catch you, so he very much forces a precise inputs. That there is not precise input. That there is a disgrace. Yeah, I've learned how to do restarts like that quite a bit because my initial practicing Petito has ingrained that muscle memory. Yeah, that there is basically what it is, except for me the last two grabs. And this is just sort of supervising at the moment. Again, not every run is going to be perfect. But this also serves as a pro view if you want to do some infinite lapping on your So, part of the walls there, we're doing the wall bounces, also keeps the video off the shelf. So this here is the real kicker. That is what I mean by very close rooms. This one's also a close room, depends on how you approach it, but it also works fine. Okay. I think that was enough spacing. Yeah, that was enough spacing. The pork surfing is not really that different with video present. You just kind of see the thing, just this room, however, is a lot different. That is what you need to do. You need to flick, usually improvise, to make sure that you catch you. So that there is just an example of flawless video lap. Like combined with other threats, that's when video starts really picking up the pace in terms of threadability. Just considering all the I'd say sharp pinpoint turns, maybe sharp turns. All of the retread round that SpreadTreat does forces you to take Petito very seriously. Unlike in other laps where you might just be able to, I just turn around every once in a while, or I can just do this in front of the room. Petito forces a route change. Yes, Petito forces a route change, which forces different timings and whatnot. Hence with railroading having the little twirl grabs, and with balloon room having to do a very unorthodox wall jump grab stem. Lost a couple seconds there, but again, this is just a tutorial video. This is the noob-lit video, I guess. Alright, thank you. Frankly, I want to say one thing. This is the main reason why I play this game at this point. I just love lapping SpreadTreat. It's just that much fun to me. Fake Capino. Honestly, not that big of a deal if you know what you're doing. You can also trade damage, trade HP for individually branded to take most of your routes. Sounds counterintuitive to the point bonus, but it happens sometimes. Because the main source of, well, I think point bonus, the main source of points in this level comes from just doing it as fast as you can. Because if you take a look at the top left corner, which I'm pretty sure you have been throughout the entire video, you notice that unlike all the other levels, SpreadTreat's score count increases over time. Instead of being combo based, or like, you know, oh, I hit an enemy, I gain like 12 points because there's no combo. Because there's no combo here, it also is really boring if it was flat point tree. It's time based. So yes, it's still with this, it still is worth it, I believe, to clear laps as fast as possible to get bonus points per time. You know, honestly, at some point, it becomes relaxing. Like, most of this is just at the point of where I've invested countless, not really countless, I'd say probably 10 hours into exclusively infinite lapping of SpreadTreat. That it's relaxing. Like, this is genuinely a relaxing thing I do, and even I make mistakes like that. And that's why I usually don't try and deviate from my route too much. Usually try and farm a parry here, comes down to it, and farm parries. After that, it will make not through the course. Usually I just don't really farm parries with like tomato does. The tomato puppet. Why is the tomato just like, you know, like brown? If they really wanted to, couldn't they just make his head a tomato? Like, I know his nose is tomato, but like, wouldn't it make more sense that his head would be tomato? It wouldn't in my brain. You have to do a grab at the edge of that railing. Properly get the slippage. Pretty sure I already explained that, but it's not clear to everyone. Tight time and then. Doing a left side super jump is faster, but it's more riskier. You then have to worry about rubber banding for pumpkin. But when rubber banding isn't really an issue, this is like the best room. No, my apologies. Rubber banding is an issue like that room can actually afford super time. So that's what is how you can squeeze through Pizza Face if you are faster in that room, but I was not fast enough, so I got hard punished. And of course, if you look in the bottom left, you can hear something. That is Peppino falling, I believe. So I guess that's really it. Do you actually gain points from this? Oh, I do roll science. Of course not. So this is just the general, I guess, introduction video. First couple runs. That's just how you play Trick or Treat. From here on forward, there's probably going to be way less commentary. I'll probably have my mic muted for 99.9% of these runs. So consider this part of your guide of sorts. Just remember, if you want to do this yourself, it's a very much a stubborn lapping experience. There are some rooms and some choke points that you'll just come to hate, as I have, but after enough time, you'll appreciate how they weren't designed for infinite lapping and they somehow work anyways. Okay, well, I think we're done here.